everyone, my name is Marie. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another speed build. So for today's video, I am working on an apartment, which is a lot of fun because I haven't actually done an apartment ever since the Growing Together pack first came out. And I've been wanting to try and combine this pack with lots of stuff from Eco Lifestyle pretty much ever since it came out, because I had a feeling that the stuff would go together very, very nicely. And that is why I chose to renovate one of the apartments in the Evergreen Harbor world, which is of course the world that we got with Eco Lifestyle. So I'm renovating the Pinecrest Apartments number 404. It's the little apartment with the balcony. If only the balcony was actually accessible. I still to this day do not understand why they made it this way. Like, why isn't the balcony accessible? I think it has something to do with the fact that these apartment buildings actually change over time, like the look of them, the exterior of them, and then the doors and windows and stuff change over time when you have one of those neighborhood challenges or no neighborhood action plans activated. I think the modern developments one. So when you have that activated, the apartment building kind of changes over time. It swaps out the doors and the windows. It swaps out basically like the entire exterior wallpaper, stuff like that. And I think that has something to do with the fact that we can't use the little balcony on this apartment, but it would have been so cute if we were actually able to use the balcony, because it's a pretty spacious area and it would make the cutest little seating area, maybe storage for bikes, maybe some toys for children. I think that would just be the cutest thing. But what I did for this apartment, you can see that I did actually turn on the neighborhood action plan, the modern developments one, to have this apartment be a little bit more modern, like doors and window wise. It's a little bit more updated, and yeah, it's definitely very eco-friendly. And I try to use a lot of the Eco Lifestyle like floors and wallpapers and stuff. Really tried to incorporate that with the new stuff from the Growing Together pack. And I mostly use the modern stuff from the new pack. As you can see, I use the seating area stuff, the couch, and the little chair as well. And yeah, I just really tried to make this apartment feel very modern, but cluttered and just cozy, like a little family apartment. So for this apartment, I was thinking of two parents, a younger couple, and an infant living here. So I turned this apartment into a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. And I don't know, I'm just really happy with the way that it came out. I'm also very excited about the color scheme that I used, because I'm using this reddish, tan-ish swatch of the couch and also the chair, and I combined it with lots of white wood tones. For example, I also used this white shelving unit, like this bookcase from Discovery University, which looks very IKEA-ish. That is most definitely what I was trying to go for, because like I said, I was imagining this to be for a younger couple, so maybe they brought over some of their IKEA furniture that they used to have in their dorms or whatever, tried to mix and match that in, as well as like they probably also bought some new stuff. So yeah, definitely a younger couple. And I don't know, I just really enjoy the color scheme in here with the blue in the wallpaper, or the grayish blue in the wallpaper, and then combined with this swatch of the couch that also has a little bit of blue detailing in the pillows, and then just lots of white as well, because this apartment comes with these very orangey doors and windows, which is the color is definitely not something you can just work around. You kind of have to embrace it because it's very orangey. It's very much in your face. You can't just go against it. I feel like you really have to work with it. So that's why I chose this more orangey tone flooring as well, which I think goes really, really nicely with the cool toned gray or blue in the wallpaper. I just think that turned out very, very cute. So yeah, here you can really see the living room come together, and I decided to go for a closed off kitchen, which makes the space feel a little bit smaller. I could easily like open it up and have more space for everything, but I just really liked the idea of this apartment feeling a little bit more on the closed off, smaller side, because I was thinking of this as their very, very first apartment for the couple together. So maybe before they were both living in separate like little apartments or little studio spaces or what have you, or maybe they were in the dorms before this, maybe they were in university. That's also definitely possible. So I was definitely thinking of these parents as young professionals. They did both go to university, I feel like, or at least one of the parents, but maybe both. And they are just now starting out with their careers as well. So they pretty much just have a long way to go still. I feel like they would be both very family oriented, but also very career driven. So I feel like they think that both these things are very important, and they decided to start young with kids. Maybe they started young with a family, because then that way they also have enough time in their life basically to just focus on their careers as well. So they do have one infant now, and then in a few years they will probably have another kid, maybe two, and then they will also definitely move out of this apartment because this is only a 2-bedroom apartment. The kids' bedroom could be shared, but it wouldn't be ideal. So I guess that this is just their first together home, and this is where they first started their little family, and then at some point in a couple years they will definitely have to move out. But I was definitely thinking that since they did probably both go to university and probably got decent jobs as well, they will be able to save up pretty fast, and then they would be able to purchase their first house. That's kind of the storyline, the life plan that I had in mind for the couple living here. I feel like that's a pretty clear like vision of the family. I think it really goes well with this little apartment. So here in the kitchen, I was struggling with the color scheme for the longest time. You could see that I swapped out the counters as well at some point for these base game ones. I don't know why, but it was definitely a struggle. I really tried to combine these. I'm using the little subway tiles on the floor from the new pack, and then I combined it with these eco lifestyle tiles for the wallpaper in the yellowy swatch. There's no windows in the kitchen, so I really tried to find a way to make it feel bright because there's no natural light coming in from the window, from like any windows. I did use an archway instead of a door opening up to the living space, so we definitely have some like natural lighting coming through because of that, because the space isn't like all the way closed off, but still it just felt a little bit, I don't know, a little bit small and cramped. So I decided to make it as bright as possible with the white tiles on the floor, the yellow tiles on the wall. And yeah, I tried to just kind of work around the fact that there aren't any windows in the kitchen, and I think it turned out nice. And then next to the kitchen, we have the bathroom. As you can see, it's a nice and spacious modern bathroom. I definitely have the space for a washer and dryer in here as well, which I thought would be perfect for a little apartment like this. So I decided to go for laundry in this bathroom as well. And then for the rest, the bathroom is very, very basic, nothing too fancy. We just have a shower tub combo, a toilet, and a sink, and then some storage as well, because there isn't a lot of storage in this apartment since it's so small and cramped. So I decided to go, or like to try and incorporate as many little storage unit, shelving units as I possibly could. We also have a little cluttered up dresser, for example, in the living room that I could definitely be I could see it being one of those units where you would store all your paperwork and your random little knickknacks in there as well. I definitely have one of those drawers, like units myself as well. So that to me was pretty realistic. And then here in the bathroom, I also cluttered up the sink a little bit with a hairdryer and some shampoos and creams and soaps and whatnot. I'm still so obsessed with the bathroom clutter kit. I freaking love that kit. It's so useful. And then here for the parents' bedroom, what I love about this bedroom is this bright blue accent wall. I thought that this blue color was just perfect, and it goes together, like it goes hand in hand with the rest of the style of this apartment, I feel like. So I tried to carry on the whiter wood tones in here. So I decided to go for this white wood tone bed from Eco Lifestyle. I haven't actually used the bed from Eco Lifestyle with the pack, with the like growing together pack yet. I was going for, at first I was going to go for the new bed from the new pack, but then I was like, you know what? No, I have literally used that bed in every single build ever since the pack came out a couple weeks ago. So I decided, you know what? No, we're going to go for Eco Lifestyle this time around. And I think it just goes really, really nicely with this apartment. The parents' bedroom also functions as a study. We have a desk in here that I feel like definitely one of the parents would use to work from home from time to time. Like I said, they are both, like they do both have jobs. They do both have careers, I feel like, that are important to them, or they just started out with those careers. So they do work, but I do feel like one of the parents is for now still on leave because they do have an infant who's pretty young. Maybe they took a little bit of extra time off since they still can. And so yeah, one of the parents is definitely working full-time. The other one maybe part-time because they also want to spend time with their kid. And then, yeah, for one of the parents, I was thinking they probably do some work from home from time to time, or maybe they are even starting their own little business in whatever way, shape, or form. And that's why they need their own little desk situation in the house as well. And for the rest of this bedroom, I was a little bit unsure what to do with the space behind the bed. I decided to just clutter it up because I also didn't want the routing to be problematic. I wanted to like your Sims, I wanted your Sims to be able to walk around the bed basically and access the bed from both sides, which is ideal for gameplay. So that is what I tried to do by not cluttering up the space around the bed, but I still didn't want it to be fully empty. So I decided to go for like a hanging plant and then some leaning artworks on the floor, which I thought was nice. They probably moved into this apartment not too long ago. I was thinking like maybe a year or so ago. I was thinking that maybe as soon as the mom found out she was pregnant, they kind of just decided to move things along and move into this apartment. And then pretty soon after that, the baby also came along. So they haven't lived here for too long, maybe like a year or so, a little bit longer. So maybe they still have some like paintings and stuff just lying around that they still mean to hang up, but then they got the baby and they were busy with the nursery and they just hadn't gotten around to it yet, like something like that. I could definitely see that. And then for the other bedroom, obviously we have the little nursery, and I went for this wallpaper with a reddish pink stripe. And then for the lighter pink furniture pieces, like the infant furniture pieces, the white and lighter pink, I thought that would look together. That would look pretty nice together. I don't know if these colors go together perfectly, but still there was something about it that I really liked, like the reddish and then the very light pink, but it was definitely the whiter wood tones that sold me because that really went well with the entire apartment, the whiter wood tones that is. So that is what I did for this one. And I wanted there to be enough space for the kid to play, for the tummy time, like play mat and stuff. So the rest of this bedroom isn't too detailed, but we definitely have some toys, like a Blarfy and a toy box and a little chair where I could see one of the parents sit and just like cradle the infant, just cuddle or do some reading together, like that sort of stuff. And then we have this little shelving unit above the bed as well that I thought was really cute. I just cluttered that up with some cute little knickknacks that I thought would be appropriate for a little infant's bedroom. But I feel like that is pretty much going to be it for this apartment already. I'm just placing some last like little clutter pieces, and then that is going to be it. So let's jump into the game and I'll show you the apartment in real time. So here we have the apartment in the game. I feel like color scheme wise, everything flows together seamlessly, which I didn't really do that on purpose, but maybe subconsciously. I don't know. I just really enjoy how it looks. So when you first walk into the apartment, we have this little entryway space, a coat rack, some shoes, some yoga equipment. I was thinking one of the parents would be very much into working out. And then here we have the living room space. I love the white wood tones throughout here. And then this couch, I at first wasn't the biggest fan of this one, but it's really growing on me. I really like it, especially this swatch. I don't know, there's something about it. It's so warm and cozy. And then here we have a little shelving unit with some storage, some games and whatnot. And then over here we have a little dresser with some more shoes stored underneath it and some more workout equipment, some different little knickknacks that I thought would make sense in here. And then through this archway, we have the kitchen. The kitchen is very small, very cramped. The dining table is accessible, so that's good, but it's very cramped. It is modern though, not like luxurious modern, but just basic, nice and modern, just clean. So we have this little corner counter that is actually free of decorations, so your Sims can actually use it. And then for the rest, I tried to make it look lived in. So we have, especially on the dining table, we have some clutter, some cups, tissues, toys, whatever. And then over here, we have a little hallway leading into the bathrooms and the bedrooms. So this right here is the bathroom, kind of speaks for itself. It's also a laundry space. And I really like this little sink with all the knickknacks on it and some storage over here as well. And then over here, we have the parents' room. This blue color, I love it so much. I would love to have a color like this in my real life home. I think it'd be so pretty. So they have their bed from Eco Lifestyle and then a cute little desk situation over here with a laptop, a dresser over here as well, and then just some knickknacks in the corner over here to fill up the space a little bit. And then last but not least, we have the infant's bedroom. I really like how this one came together color scheme wise. It might not be perfect, but there's something about it that I just really enjoy. I feel like the rug kind of pulls everything together as well pretty nicely. So we have enough space here on the floor that is free of decorations, so you can do some tummy time and just play with your infant on the floor. And then there's also enough space to place some little toys on the floor that you wouldn't want for your infant. But that is basically it for this apartment. So this little apartment is up on the gallery as a room, which is how it works with apartments. I called it Young Couple with Infant, and it's built in the Pinecrest Apartments number 404 in Evergreen Harbor. So if you want to place it in your game, then that's where it goes. I feel like it's pretty budget friendly. It comes in at just under over 41,000 simoleons, so I feel like it's not that bad. I mean, it is only a small apartment, so maybe it is expensive. I don't really know. I can't really tell. I just really like how it came out. But that's gonna do it for today's video, so I really hope that you enjoyed this one. You can obviously go ahead and download it off the gallery like I just showed you. My username on the gallery is Simmary Sims. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and on TikTok if you'd like. My username on there is Simmary Sims as well. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, feel free to do so, and if you want to be notified of every single time I upload a video, just click that little bell icon and you should be fine. I also live stream over on Twitch a few times a week, so if you're interested in that, go ahead and give me a follow over on twitch.tv/SimmarySims. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!